Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Farah. Welcome back. This is episode 15 of the Beginner's Guide, Free to Play 2023, etc. We're just going to do these summons together. I like to do every summon possible on camera just in case I get something cool. Not that that's extremely likely, but just that if I do get something cool, you guys would get to see it. And then, yeah, so today we're going to be doing Labyrinth, actually. We're going to do raid for the first time altogether here, because I did build the Tamarin and Iseria, and I said that they were useful in, Labyrinth. They're useful in Asmonak, potentially Katie's, but that's a little bit more of like a dungeon you'd like to speed clear. They can be useful in Arena. They can be useful in just a lot of places. They're great units together, so we're going to run all of these. We're going to turn off the skills for Vildred and Raz, and we are just going to go through here and hang out. So every time you spawn in right here, and then whatever you clear out, it's just cleared. Like it'll remain orange, and then it resets obviously every week. So yeah, you can redo it every week, and I think you pretty much have to. I mean, if you'd like to beat the queen of the raid, you have to at least. And obviously you have to get these unlocked. Up here is the queen, Queen Azumazic, something like that. You get level 80 gear from her, potentially. The rest of these, I guess you do get level 80 gear. Maybe they buffed it. I thought you used to just get level 67 gear, so I'm a little confused there. But yeah, as long as you have Vildred and Raz's skills turned off, the Iseria will 100% of the time put her S2 into Tamarin. I did test it over and over again. That's the only way that you can guarantee that Iseria gives the turn cooldown reduction to just Tamarin. I've seen her give it to Raz for his S3 when he had like just 2 turns left until it was going to be back up. Like, he had basically just used it. I've seen her use it on Vildred, which is, I mean, this is straight up a waste. I mean, Vildred does a lot of damage on his S1 anyway and hits two enemies. Like, there's potential he's going to kill someone and then use his S2, which is an AoE, so like resetting Vildred is a massive waste just to begin with. But yeah, like it's just it's just going to work out better this way. If you eliminate Asmonak bosses in the west, it may open up, so you could open up the path to go east, I guess. Scouts have reported special Asmonak guarding junctions like this. So harder battles, like, not going to be that difficult, but we're obviously, yeah, so this is locked anyway. We're just going to go the most basic path, just straight up to the boss. There's not much of a need to explore every little corner. You can if you want. I would just speed run raid, and go through Labyrinth raid, and go through and do the bosses first, and then that last time that you're coming through, you can go around and just hit some side ads wherever you want. I don't think it makes that much sense to worry about hitting every little corner of it. There is an explore rate. I don't know if there's a reward for getting to 100%. We can check in a minute. I think it would probably just be more like an achievement that you could get, and not necessarily anything that really mattered. But yeah, so we'll just make our way along here. Again, I haven't done this before. I mean, I've done it on other accounts. This is the first time on this account, and I just wanted to do this with you guys, so we can check how the gameplay works for one battle here. Like, it's pretty simple, just side ad stuff. As you can see there, Iseria is doing like 9,000 damage. I do still have her on the crit rate necklace. I think that'll work fantastic for stuff like normal raids here, normal Labyrinth raids. However, it's a little suspect in Asmonak. The Asmonak boss is in 13 is killing Iseria and Raz sometimes. I think they might just be better on an HP or defense percentage necklace. Raz would be better on an HP percentage because his skills run off of max HP. But I don't know if Iseria has a HP percentage or defense percentage ring, but I would just go for the opposite stat on the necklace, if that was possible. At least if I had the right necklace for it. Because like the damage, I guess, is cool there, but Vildred is just going to come in and slay this stuff out anyway. Like he does apparently less damage than Iseria. I really need to work on his gear though. Yeah. Oh, I talked about building Commander Larina as well. There are some bosses in here where Commander Larina will be better than Vildred. I've also talked about a Labyrinth team before with, I think it was Raz, Angelic Montmorency, well, Adventurer Raz, Angelic Montmorency, Commander Larina, and Vildred. Which, that would probably work better in normal Labyrinth here than even this team would. This team, I would say, should work better in Hell mode, though. In Hell mode of Labyrinth Raid, because you just have the extra support here. It's just a tankier team. You've got just the one damage dealer, and you're trading that in for more support potential. And you're always going to have a decreased defense up with Iseria, so you could just kill the bosses faster. You could make an argument again for maybe you should bring Commander Larina to some of those battles instead of Vildred. That's reasonable. I mean, Vildred wave clears so much faster than any other unit does once he has the better gear on him. My gear is obviously not good if he's not critting. But once he is critting, you know, 100% of the time, he needs like 100% crit rate. There's not really a reason to not have that on him. Once he's got that going on, he's in a much better position. And then I wouldn't probably have to be waiting for these eggs to hatch, because I think if you just kill them in the egg form, they're just gone. So yeah. And we are to the boss, so we can camp here, get our morale back up to 7. Is it going to be? It'll be like 7. We just do both the Iseria skills for this team once again. Okay, so we're at 9. Is that what that said? Oh, all right. So we have here, the buff is 5% extra health, so we aren't losing those 25 attack, health, and defense. I definitely could have done that, but it would just make the video longer for really no reason. We're just going to do this first boss together, and then I'll go back down through Labyrinth and try to get to the other boss. I don't know if that'll work so well. And then I can show you guys how some of the, like, how if you refresh Labyrinth, like you go in for the second time, like all the work is still there, like, and you just have to walk through. You can't really teleport anywhere. None of these bosses, I don't think any of these bosses are really too concerning. Like, I don't think you need to worry about them too much. Yeah, I mean, Vildred is, again, not built great at the moment, and he's doing a good amount of damage. If you guys are wondering about the builds, they haven't changed. Like, they're the same thing as in the last 2 episodes. I know for a fact I showed the builds in one of the last 2 episodes for all 4 of these units on this team. So the skill up should all be there. The gear should all be there if you guys need some reference on that. We did get a level 80 sword. Wow. Oh, for the rage set too. That's awesome. It's got maxed health, attack percentage, well, health percentage as well, crit rate, crit damage. This piece is really good. Wow, wow, wow. This is actually legitimately speeds up a lot of time to have an epic weapon of this capacity already for the rage set. Like, that's, wow. Super happy with that. I don't know if that's set to be like that or I just got extremely lucky. That's awesome either way. So, now this little gate opened up and these two gates opened up, so I could go down to this boss, the Vera boss. If I remember this boss correctly, Vildred is fantastic here. It's one of these two. It's the Jubilee Council, or it's the Secretary Vera. One of them... Okay, this one. Eliminate the Asminus Watchers quickly with AoE attack. So this one you want AoE for. This is great for Tamarin, because she can strip... she can remove stealth through an AoE attack, so she can strip stealth off of them. And then I think this is great for Vildred as well for AoEs. So that's the Vera boss there, and then the Jubilee boss is over here. Perhaps, actually, I will make my way up to the Queen from here, and maybe we try that. I'll pause it here and see if I can make it. Oh, right. Alright, so I just rediscovered that I took all my hotkeys off for recording, because if I ever had to type anything to chat, it was completely stopping videos, losing videos, doing different things. So yeah, if you guys looked at me and I was like trying to hit a keyboard and then nothing happened, that's, yeah, I forgot my hotkeys were off. So I'd said before that once you do a battle, it's cleared. I was obviously wrong, because I came up to here in that first attack and I had to go back through in the second try that I'm doing, and I had to do these 5 battles again. I have no idea why that is. Maybe it's just Hell Raid, that it saves the progress you've made and you don't have to redo the battles. If you guys know, let me know. Maybe it was just patched and flat out in normal and in Hell Raid now you have to do all the fights refresh every time. I don't know. I'm really confused by that. So maybe in normal raid you do want to come up here, do the boss, and then just sort of make your way back down, complete as much of this as you can just to get extra ancient coins, potentially extra gear to sell here as well, a little more gold or whatever. Really for the ancient coins though. But yeah, so I did make my way back up here to the boss, the Queen here. So we will just do this attack on auto. I once again have 5% health. I camped right up before I came in here. So yeah, just not at negative 25 for attack, health, and defense. I would recommend doing it the same way, getting there and then camping, making sure that you're above this. I mean, if you're running this team, you should be at least 2. I don't think they would throw more than 8. I don't think they would throw more than 9 fights in here on your way. I mean, this is a lot of fights already. I don't think you would have more than 9 fights. So if you had 9 fights, that would put you at 2. And you'd still be at plus 5 health. So as long as you're running this team like I recommend, you'll be good to go. We're killing the Queen pretty quickly too. She does get the increased defense and attack, so it's nice to have Tamarin to pull that buff off. Obviously, Raz has a skill 1 that removes buffs, and Iseria's skill 3 also can remove buffs. I don't think her skill 1 can. Her skill 3 can steal them or remove them. Maybe it just removes them. That obviously puts up block buffs as well. But yeah. Anyway, in normal mode, you can just straight up go for the Queen. You don't really need to worry about the ads at all, just because you can kill the Queen so quickly. In Hell mode, it'll be more difficult unless you have really outstanding gear. If you're using Commander Lorena, she can do that higher burst single target damage, so she would be able to kill the Queen faster. And she has the correct affinity. She's a dark type, and the Queen is a light type, so Commander Lorena will be hitting extremely hard into the Queen. So that's something to think about too. But yeah, with this team, it works just fine. You could also say that Raz, Angelica, Commander Lorena, Vildred team would be better here because of Angelic Montmorency. She's cleansing buffs so much faster than Tamarin is, because Tamarin just cleanses buffs when she uses her skill 3 and goes into the idle mode. So there are definitely more debuffs out here than you'd like. So Angelic Montmorency is potentially better here as well. But it works just fine. This is normal mode. The gear I have is not amazing. I've got some great pieces on Iseria, actually. I've got two pieces that'll probably stay on her forever. Tamarin had a pair of boots on speed that had the perfect substats, and they rolled low, so that was unfortunate, but the gear isn't amazing throughout the team. Raz is on just whatever was left. Raz works pretty well on whatever's left anyway. So anyway, that'll be the end of this, and we will see what piece of gear I get here. Hopefully something good on the necklace. Fallen Hero's Heart. Okay, so what do you hear? Okay, crit chance with attack, defense, speed, and effectiveness. This is actually a pretty solid piece. Once again, maxed out rolls. This is beautiful, the maxed out rolls. It is on crit chance, the crit chance set, and it does have crit chance for the main stat, so obviously that would make it extremely easy to get 100% crit rate, which is what you want. I almost worry, though, if you have the crit set on your unit, your hero, and you have crit chance on the main stat, that it's going well over 100. I don't know, but this could be a great necklace either way. So we can pretty much end it there. I thought once you cleared the queen, let's come down here actually. I thought once you cleared the queen that you got this stuff right here. Maybe you get it once I exit, but you can buy gear in here too, the Alexa shop. There should be one of these in hell mode as well, and I think you can save these. I think it's the same currency in hell mode as well, and you can get level 88 gear. I haven't done hell mode in years. I haven't seen it, but we're just gonna exit out right now and see if I do get that stuff for beating the queen. I eliminated the queen. So do I get... Okay, I'm not getting the currency. I did unlock hell mode for the week. Okay, so... Okay, alright. So, yeah, if you can go through and do this 5 times a week, then once you clear Nyxed Sanctum and Malachus, whatever the other one is, once you clear those two, all of your Labyrinth compasses are just going to go into normal rate anyway. And you'll be able to get these pretty easily. And at that point, you'll probably have a team that's... the gear quality is higher than mine, so you would be able to probably get through each different path of each different boss. And you get to that 100%, because, I mean, 10 of these a week it's really, really good. 100% something you should go for. And then obviously the ancient coins are nice as well, so yeah. That's weird. I thought she dropped I thought she dropped one of these malicious bug charms, so that you could go into Hell Raid here, because these do give you 88s here, and you need these bug charms to get here. You can get these from the shop with in-game currency. I think they're in the Labyrinth shop, so you can use straight up Labyrinth compasses to get these. Obviously you have to clear normal every week. I think you have to beat that first boss, and then you have to beat the queen every week before hell mode opens, I thought. You can stack these don't just disappear on a weekly basis. If you buy all 10 of them a month, you can go through, buy all 10 of them, like you could just have 20 sitting there. That's totally possible, but yeah, anyway, that's all for this one. I would call this a success. I learned something. I hope you guys learned something, and yeah, I'll see everybody in the next episode.